Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is PsychoGold, this is PsychoGold Videos. Today we're going to be checking out the next episode of My Hero Academia, and I have been dying to jump back into this series. Now, if you're watching this on Patreon, it's a little bit later than it should have been. If you're watching this on YouTube, it will hopefully have come out at the time it's supposed to. But, basically, at the last episode we saw Midoriya and Todoroki fighting off against Stain, trying to save Iida and the other dude whose name escapes me from being killed due to the fact that he does not consider them worthy of the power or title of hero. Now, the episode actually ended with what looked like Iida about to power through his paralysis, or the paralysis wearing off on him, because his hands did that fabled little jiggy as he's like, ah! So fingers crossed he's gonna stand up in a minute and he's gonna kick some ass. He's here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And he never had any gum to begin with. But I don't know. It could be setting up for Iida to look like he's going to be doing something epic and then just, like, get backhanded. Like, you know, when Vegeta used to do his big speeches and then the bad guy would just steamroll them anyway. So there's only one way to find out, and that's what we're going to do. So sit back, relax, grab a beverage, and let's watch My Hero Academia episode 30. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! Here we go, starting straight off with Iida. You hurt my brother. Oh, is it going to tell us this every time, what the quirks are? Oh, no, this is a flashback to when he was frozen the first time. I love the fact that Midoriya is fighting like Gran Torino at the moment, though. Oh, he's getting a little flashback to when he was telling him that he's his brother. He does look cool, I'll give him that. I just wonder if he inherited it from his dad, who also had something bad happen to him. Get up. You are a living engine. I can pretty much guarantee you if there's one person who can power through his abilities, start using yours. Oh, is he suddenly having that little moment of reflection where he's like, yeah, he's out of the rage mode and into the want to be a hero mode. Yeah. Ah, yes! The little motions that he does were right back when he was a kid. He ain't no fake. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, his pure anger is beginning to power through. Oh, he's getting up! His engines are coming back online. Oh, yes! Bang! Away goes his sword, and here comes Iida, who is no slouch when it comes to actual fighting. And yes, mate, he is quick. Oh! So he really is an idealist then. Which I know all of you were screaming at me in the comments section. But even so, I have to, like, actually watch it and learn it. Yeah, especially if he gets back up in a second. Because his quirk doesn't last very long on Midoriya. Ha ha ha! Oh! Jeebus! Wait. Wait, what? Oh Christ, they're both gonna do it. At the same time? Oh! Crap! Yes! Oh yes, we're gonna see Gran Torino! Yes, I'd hope that we would get to see the result of this fight. Oh! Oh yes! Oh sorry, I forgot Endeavour had just shown up. Because I was like, I wanted to see Endeavour fight. Whoa! What the hell? Did he absorb his quirk? Oh, Endeavour don't give no don't care. Whoa! Whoa! What the hell? Damn! Gran Torino is like... And Endeavour's like, okay, clearly I wasn't needed here. Oh, he's gonna send Gran Torino to help him. Nice. Oh, that double team punch though. Oh, I think they actually might be overpowering Stain. Probably just in the nick of time, because those two are done. Oh my lord. This All Might, This Nemu is definitely not going down without a fight. Oh! Endeavour with the save! Whoa, he's pretty strong as well. Okay. So, we actually are getting to see Endeavour do a... Whoa! That's hot, man, if it's going blue. Jesus. Fatality! Well, this is kind of irritating. I really didn't like his character, and I still don't like his character in terms of personality towards his family, but as a hero, he's doing a pretty decent job. Oh! I was gonna say, that would have been interesting to see Gran Torino come along and fight against Stain. I don't think they were injured because of you, Iida. But I'm glad that it hasn't, like, drawn out this angry Iida storyline. I'm happy that it's just concluded. It's not over yet. Wait, what? What the? Is he gonna take him out? Whoa! He's pissed off at Nomu more than the heroes are. And he wasn't exactly well restrained, was he? Wow. He might have done it, but he sounds injured. Go on. That will be a hell of a fight. Wait a minute, his mask is slipping off. Wait, is something happening now that his mask has come off? Is his power affecting them? Or are they all just annoyed by how he looks? I can't tell. Yeah, I'd say that's his quirk activating. Flippin' heck. There's a lot more to him than just being able to lick blood and cripple you. Oh. Yeah, he's unconscious. But he still stood upright. Wow. Oh, and that's the end. Okay. Damn, that was an episode. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was an absolutely epic episode. Not what I was expecting, and kind of what I was expecting at the same time. I really liked seeing Iida working through his emotions, and then he got up, and then he really took it to Stain. He also basically bought Midoriya enough time to power through the quirk. He literally saved Todoroki, I think, on 3 separate occasions, basically sacrificing his own integrity to allow Todoroki to keep fighting at maximum potential. And that whole sequence was just absolutely incredible. I read a comment that said that this episode is like one of the best animated episodes in the series, and it definitely was nice. I mean, the people drawing the frames in this episode clearly went above and beyond for this. I mean, the way Iida looked after he stood back up, he legit looks like he gained like 5 years. Like, this has changed him. And I liked seeing the flashbacks, I liked seeing why Iida is the way he is, why his brother is the way he is, the fact that their family in general has such strong ties to being a hero, I thought was really good. And the fact that they were able to beat Stain, in inverted commas, was just so good. And I loved seeing the way that Midoriya and Iida both flew at him with their supercharged powers at the exact same time, and Stain just didn't know what to do. You know, there wasn't really a lot he could do. He was already having enough of a challenge against Todoroki, even though he was winning, and he would have beaten him if it had continued to be one-on-one. But the second Iida got back up, you could even see it in his face, and he was like, oh crap. Realizing that that was going to be the leaf that's going to break the big weight on the camel's back. And yeah, the second the 3 of them started working together, he knew he was in trouble. Yeah, he couldn't defend against all 3 of them basically juggling their powers and working together, and it was such a good moment. It's a shame though that Stain was so easily able to break out of his restraints, and the fact that they missed a weapon on him somehow I found a little bit hilarious. But I absolutely loved the fact that he licked the blood off that girl's face, which was a bit, you know, on the creepy side, and then the monster just dropped like a stone, and he moved in and just took that Nomu out like he was nothing. It makes you wonder, like, would he have been able to kill the other Nomu that All Might, you know, had to go toe-to-toe with to beat, or what? In the other parts of the episode, I like the fact that we got to see Gran Torino do some work. We got to see Endeavour do some work. And again, Like, as a hero, I can see why he's, you know, up there with All Might. He's very, very powerful. Way more powerful than I'd given him credit for. I thought he was just like a fire hero, but he can do a lot with his powers, and he's stupidly strong as well, from the looks of it. So, yeah, if All Might didn't exist, obviously Endeavour would be #1, and that is why he's, you know, not All Might's biggest fan, because he is literally the only person in the world stopping him from being the #1 hero. And it's really annoying, because you just think, what? You clearly are a good hero. Why do you suck as a dad and a husband? But I suppose it's not really fair to judge him, since the only person's testimony we've got to go on is that of Todoroki as a kid. And kids have a way of remembering things not exactly the way that they actually happened, and you don't know all the information. For all we know, I'm not saying this is what I think, but for all we know, Todoroki's mum could have actually been nuts from day one, and her being put in a mental hospital was actually the kindest thing that Endeavour ever did for her. And, you know, Todoroki only overheard conversations. He doesn't have the full picture. But now that he's been and seen his mum and he's kind of pushed past that, I think the important thing for him is it doesn't actually matter what happened in the past, because it's the past. You know? He's just accepted it and moved on, and I think, interestingly, regardless of how Endeavour acted towards Todoroki, he sent, like, literally every hero that he could spare to go and help him, including Gran Torino. I know that Endeavour probably doesn't show it, and probably has never said it, but I think a part of him does actually care. Not just for him as his prized possession, but there might actually be some real emotional connection deep down underneath all of his macho-ness. And I think there's also a little bit of respect, especially the way that Shoto just ran towards, you know, his friends because they need help, and you could almost see it on Endeavour's face, like, okay, you do that, I'll go save all these people, and I'll be there when I can. It's like he trusts Todoroki enough to just let him go on his own, and he didn't try and force him to come with him, he didn't decide to go with him to protect him, he was just like, okay, you go off and do your thing, and I'll go do my thing. But all of that said and done, my favourite moment of the episode, not including any of the stuff with Iida, like all of the stuff to do with Iida in this episode was easily the best part, but I absolutely loved that moment when Endeavour tried to finish off the first Nomu and Gran Torino was just like, oh, there's no one around anymore other than another big powerful hero. That means I don't have to hold back. And he suddenly took off like a freaking rocket and just smashed that Nomu and just cracked him clean open. And like he said, I've cracked the road. Now, I don't know if that's code for I've broken this monster's back so he ain't moving or what, but that Nomu definitely didn't look like he was going to be getting up. And Endeavour was kind of like, you're not half bad. Though I'm surprised Endeavour doesn't know who he is. Like, I can understand not recognizing him because he's older, but if Endeavour is from the same generation as All Might and Gran Torino taught at UA, I'm surprised that Endeavour doesn't know of Gran Torino, even if he didn't recognize him. So it'll be interesting to see if anything gets drawn on that in the future episodes. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I'm actually really liking the second series of My Hero Academia. It's definitely different to the first season, and it's making me really hyped to check out the rest of this season. And obviously I have the benefit of knowing that once I do get to the end of season 2, I can go straight into season 3 and enjoy the hype that was this year's My Hero Academia. So that's going to be good fun. So I can't wait to carry on with this series. So if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel and this video. If you're new here, click that subscribe button, click the bell to stay notified, and go and check out some of the playlists for the other anime that I've reacted to. If you want to watch this uncut, if you want to see all of the videos uncut, and if you want to see some of the videos that unfortunately have disappeared into the ether known as copyright claims, then feel free to go and check out the Patreon. The link will be in the description below. The only tier that you need to see reactions is the $5 tier. Everything above that is just optional extras, or if you just want to really show support for the channel. But $5 is the only tier that you need in order to watch uncut reactions. But that's going to be it from me for today, guys. I really had a blast checking this episode out, and I hope you guys did too. But as always, I am Psycho Gold, and I will see you in my next video. Psycho Gold, out.